Check this out.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be painting some shit. More specifically, I'm going to be painting this right here. This is the engine cover for my Mustang. Basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be painting the gray sections on the sides here red. The paint is actually in my car. I'm going to go, let me go grab it real quick. But I'm going to be painting it, you know, I mean, it's mainly just for, I guess, looks, you know, cosmetic, stuff like that. So I'm going to be using this right here. This is VHT engine enamel. It's red. If I have enough paint left, I'm also going to paint the side pieces on the engine as well. I don't have them taken off yet. I'll have to go take them off, but I'm not going to do that until I know I have enough paint left. But let's get started. So first I'm going to sand the edges and get them all scuffed up so the paint will stick better. They did have primer, but this is plastic. This isn't metal. Primer is mainly supposed to be used on metal. They do have plastic primer, but I'm pretty sure that primer was for metal. So I'm gonna go sand this up and then clean it off because it is really fucking dirty. I can see how dirty it is. If I could, I would just take this black piece off, but I actually can't. As you can see right here, as you can see, these little things right here, the only way basically to get this off is to break those, and I don't want to break those. So I'm gonna go sand the sides off. I'm just gonna use I don't know what grit sandpaper I'm gonna use, whatever I have really, and scuff up the sides, and then I'm gonna tape off the black. I'm also gonna have to clean it though before I tape it, and we're gonna get started. Okay, so I got everything cleaned off, taped off. As you can see, I just used napkins basically for just to mask off that entire area. It took me like an hour to do this because the masking tape I used was awful. It barely even stuck. So yeah, so let's get started on painting. Okay, so let's do it. Let's see if it's going to come out. This doesn't really look red, to be honest with you. This actually looks kind of orange. I would imagine once it all settles though, it'll probably look better, but right now it actually looks kind of orange. So that's kind of, oh shit, oops. Okay, so the first coat, well, shit. Okay, so the first coat's on, and this, like I said, it doesn't really look red. Here's the cap. They don't look the same at all. This actually looks orange. So maybe it'll come out red when it's done. Another thing is that it looks really weird. But hopefully it'll come out red when it's done because the cap and the actual paint itself do not look the same at all, as you can see. I don't know why, but hopefully it comes out red. I'm gonna let it dry for 15 minutes and then I'm gonna come back and put on another coat. So I waited for 15 minutes just to let it dry enough, and I came back out and it's still orange. And not only that, but it doesn't look right at all. Here, take a look at this. Look at this. Like, there's like bubbles and shit on it. Now I don't know if that's because of me or if that's just the paint, but it's not red. It's not the same color as the cap at all. So I don't know what to do. I guess I'm just gonna keep painting. I think I actually have some red paint. I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put on a few coats of this because it's the heat. It's the engine enamel. And then I'll put on the red. Hopefully that'll make it better, and hopefully it'll keep it from burning off, because I'm gonna put on 3 coats of this, and hopefully that'll, you know, help. But I do have some red spray paint, so I'm just gonna put on 3 coats of the engine enamel and then the red on over it. I am very disappointed though. Luckily this stuff wasn't very expensive. It's only like $7, but I'm still kind of disappointed that I wasted $7 on engine enamel that isn't even the actual color of the cap. So if you go into AutoZone or O'Reilly's and you want some of this stuff, it's VHT engine enamel with the red cap on it. Don't get it because it's not red, it's orange. Unless I'm colorblind, which I'm pretty sure I'm not, because I actually took a test last night with my friends just to fuck around. But anyways, I'm gonna get started on this second coat, and I will wait another 15 minutes and then come back to the third coat, and I'll see you guys whenever. I'll just cut to me putting on the red paint, because I don't think you need to see me putting on 2 more fucking coats. I got the red on, as you guys can see. It turned out pretty good. It probably could have turned out better, but I think it looks fine. So I've let it dry for a little bit now. I don't know if it's completely dry yet. I need to touch it and find out. So let me just do that. It's still sticky, it's still tacky, so I don't want to put it on yet. I'm gonna wait for about another hour. So another thing that I kind of want to talk about, a while ago I got a spoiler for the Mustang. I didn't make a video on this. I planned on it, but I didn't, and this is it right here. It's the GT350R concept spoiler, basically. I got it off of eBay, which was my first mistake. It's made out of ABS plastic, or at least that's what it says. The problem with it is it's hollow. It's very hollow, and it's flimsy. It's very flimsy as well, and it wobbles at high speeds and even at low speeds. Like if I go over a small bump or something, it'll wobble like crazy. So I took it off. I'm done with it, and now I am left with this. So I've got holes and shit in the trunk, and basically how I'm going to fix that is my grandpa is actually going to weld the holes for me, and I'm just going to repaint the entire trunk black, because I actually had it plasticked black for a while and it actually looked pretty good. And besides, it would be a whole lot cheaper to actually paint it black than it would be to actually paint it the ruby red, because this ruby red paint is very expensive. I've looked, so it would be a whole lot cheaper to just do it black. So there's also that. I will probably make a video of that too. Another thing, I ordered some vinyl wrap, some black vinyl wrap for the windshield. I'm going to be putting it across the windshield basically as a banner. So that is also going to be a video whenever I do that as well. I plan on actually doing those in one video, because I feel like I'm probably going to end up doing them at the same time. But anyways, I'm just going to wait for this to dry, and whenever it dries, we're going to put it back on the engine and see how it looks. So I've got it on the car now. It is done. It is on the car, and I think it actually looks really fucking cool on the car, to be honest with you. I think it actually looks really good. So it's painted, it's done. It turned out pretty good. I'm sorry about the stupid fucking dog behind me. My neighbors like to leave their dog out in the front yard because they're fucking assholes, and he barks at everything. But that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you're not already doing so, follow me on Instagram. I post pictures of my car quite a bit. There's more of my car on Instagram than there is on my YouTube. The link is going to be down in the description and on my channel page as well, just in case I forget to put the link in the description. So go follow me on Instagram and keep up with the pictures I post. I post some pretty badass pictures. I'll show you guys my most recent one that I posted right up here. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to. And peace out, family.